Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Gary, many congratulations. Just talk us through that epic contest.
I bottled it a few times in that game. Simple as that. Bottle crash, you know. I could have it wrapped up at 4-1 quite easily, but yeah, got the better of me. But yeah, lucky at the end to go over it. But scoring came good. I think in was it 3-2? I still had darts to win it 4-2. Bottled it again, but we won't talk about double 12 because I really did bottle it.
You hit 14 180s in that game. You now hit 29 in the tournament. It's almost like you put a magnet in that treble. Are you proud of your scoring because it was phenomenal?
No, what more than that? You know, it's yeah, the score. I mean, Jermaine done that at the start of I think the very first set. He was banging them in left, right, and centre, but he was missing doubles, which gave me the edge on that. And towards the end, it was opposite. I was hitting the 180s, missing doubles, and he was checking out. So yeah, it was good. Plus, we've got to get more 180s for the charity, so it's always good, isn't it?
You're only the second player to have 2-ton-plus averages so far in this tournament. Was today a nice reminder that you've still got it and you could go far in this tournament?
I can still play. It's whether I want to or not. You know, that's the thing. I've got. We say it before everyone goes off darts, but I've got a lot going on. You know, I've got businesses and that. I've got young kids. Now Ty's playing darts, so my life's done. That's it. It's going to, I think, revolve around darts for the next, well, as long as I live now, with Ty playing. But yeah, it still gives me buzz to play.
And in the next round, you've got either Arno Merck or it might be a familiar face in Michael van Gerwen. How much are you looking forward to that time?
I know the second one. I've known him for a long time, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You know, I'll have to tighten up the doubles scoring. If I can keep my scoring going, which wasn't too good through some of that game tonight. You know, it was a lot of high darts for the first dart. You know, a good couple of inches above treble, but once we found it, it seemed to be okay. But yeah, Michael knows what he's going to get with me. You know, but it's which one turns up, that's the one.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Gary.
No.
Many congratulations. If Luke Humphries, Luke Littler, or MVG had put in two performances like that, we'd all be waxing lyrical. But you keep playing this down. This is championship winning form and numbers that you're putting in. When are you going to start believing that the third world title could be there?
Phil, I don't care. I keep telling you, I don't care. Let the youngsters do it. I'm just here to cause a headache. Right? I like that. I like playing them. You know, if somebody said it was donkeys ago. You know, all I wanted to play was Phil Taylor, Ronnie Baxter, players like that. You know, Kevin Painter, and you know what I managed to do over the years. You know, I played Luke Littler Grand Slam last year. I'm still kicking myself about that one. You know, I could have, but could have, should have, would have, but no. But well, yeah, talk about them. They're the two best players on the planet. End of. So of course you're going to talk about them.
The crowd out there, normally it's Scotland get battered, but we had Gary echoing out there. The support you got was incredible. What does that fan base and that support mean to you still at this age?
Well, it's great, but it puts a wee bit extra pressure. You know, I always found when I played in Scotland and I actually got support, it wasn't too good, but the crowd tonight was brilliant. You know, and yeah, it's good. You know, we do get battered, but we're going to Canada and Mexico, aren't we? I hope Canada and Mexico's got enough drink in the taps for the Scots boys coming across, because I'll tell you what, they've seen a lot of things, but they've not seen this when we come across. If
it were to be you and MVG in the next round, you two have had some epic battles on that stage. What would it mean to have one more dance with him up there?
I played, I think it was a Grand Slam that I played him. I wasn't too clever. You were taking me for a meal and I had food poisoning or something, and I couldn't take it. But no, playing MVG, you know, he's, like I say, people, we had the conversation about Peter Wright and MVG not as good and all that, same they've done. They can still play darts. You know, it's one of these things. MVG, final last year, was it last year made the final? So he's still got it, not firing on all cylinders. You're welcome.
Well done, Gary, on that performance. You said that you're just here to cause a headache and you don't care anymore, but at what point did you stop caring?
When you start asking questions, or when I've got to do press. No, I don't. I used to get myself, Phil will tell you, I used to be ill before I went on that stage. You know, even one of the boys that's had his Hoover bin, and it was the only thing there, just with nerves. You know, I used to be so sick. But I think after the last 4, 5, 6 years, it doesn't bother now. You know, I'm at this time now. If I win, great. if I lose, I get to go home. So that's a win-win situation, no matter what. So, yeah.
Why did that change? Why did that attitude towards the sport and playing on stage change?
I'm bloody old. I know 55's not old as some folk, but it is when you're up there and playing in games like that. You know, the old ticker took some battling tonight, and it's it's not good for old stress-wise. But it's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game. You see some players and they kick off and that, but you'll be back next year. You know, it's like that. If you don't do it this year, you might do it next year. If not, the next again year. And they've got plenty of time in front of them.
I spoke to your practice partner Ryan Searle earlier, and he said there's only 2 people on tour who care less than he does. Ryan Joyce was one of them, and you was the other one. Number 1, is that a fair assessment? And number 2, do you think he should maybe change?
It's not that we don't care, but once that foot goes on that top step, we're there to play darts. You can see it. I mean, I don't care, but once I'm up there, I want to play darts, and that's in the blood. Don't ask us how, it just is. That's the way it is. You know, it could be like a boxer. You know, he's sparring away, not caring. But as soon as he gets in the ring for the fight, he's a different kettle of fish. You know, the hunger comes back and the tiger comes out.
Cheers, Gary. Well done today. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Gary. That was a fantastic game to watch. What was it like to be involved with? I know you say your heart and stuff like that. Did Jermaine's style suit your style?
Jermaine's a good player. Well, he's a very good player. You know, I said it in the last interview. He's went from there to there over the last couple of years. He's a fantastic player. Fast, yeah. I'd love to do that for the whole match, but wait, if I do that, I'm done. You know, I can't keep going like that. But yeah, it was just a fast game. You know, no mucking about, just a game of darts, which is how it should be.
And you threatened the 9 on quite a fair few occasions.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it was going, despite that double slam?
It was like when I hit the double 8 for 16s, was it? Or the 11 going for double 8? It just flew out my hand, and it was. I went, this is going in, and I looked at it, and went, no. So it's a bit off, but yeah, I think if we get another shot, we might nail it.
And finally, like seeing your family in the crowd, how special is that for you? Them living and breathing it with you.
Well, I mean, it's great. I mean, what's Ty now? Ty will be he's 11 now, 12 on his birthday. We've been all over the world, and Ty was young, and he travelled with us. And Sheila came along, so Ty's at school. Sheila couldn't travel, so a lot of time I spend the time on my own. You know, it's many years I've spent sitting on my bed in Brent Cross and the Hilton there in Islington, and just sitting on my Todd. So it's nice to have Ty with me, and then Shirley and Rachel came up yesterday. So yeah, mayhem. Mayhem.
Well done, Gary.
Hi, Gary. You did 8 perfect darts. Do you want to say sorry that you didn't give the fans perfection there?
Yeah, I'm sorry it never went in my pocket. You know what I mean? No, hey, charity starts at home first, mate. End of. But listen, it's great. Like I say, every 180 goes towards the charity as well. So, you know, we're I don't know how many's been up so far this year. 700. So the boys are, you know, still got a lot of games to go, a lot more 180s. So it's great that they put the money up for the charities, and hopefully we can hit a hell of a lot more.
You talked about Kai before. I saw him throwing some darts outside. He's a decent player, isn't he? Can you talk to us about his ambitions?
I'd actually have 50 quid on Ty beating you.
I think he would beat me. Yeah, so,
he would.
Totally.
No, yeah, listen, he does it. I don't push him. You know, we have a throw now and again, but we don't practice too much. But he's coming on. His counting is far superior than what mine is. And at the age of 11, you know, so it just shows you how much he loves the game. But he's been doing it since he was just over a year old. You know, he's a left-hander, and he just loves darts.
Will we see a battle on tour with you in 5-6 years?
I think I'll be done by then. For me to play Ty on that stage, I think I'll be 60. So he's got to make it by the time he's 16, and I think I'll be 60. And Dave will be in his 50s, and Phil will be retired, and yeah. So hopefully it'd be nice. It'd be nice to play him on stage.
Thank you, Gary.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.